have got my vegetables sauteing. Now you can oven roast them too, along with your tomatoes, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just sauteing these. And in this pan, I've got celery, I've got onions, garlic, let's see, I've got fresh basil, parsley, and oregano, and a little bit of green pepper. I didn't put a whole lot of green pepper in because my family really doesn't. It kind of overpowers everything. So just a little bit is all I really put in there. So, and I put a little bit of olive oil and salt and pepper in here, and I'm just letting them cook down a little bit. Now they're almost ready to take out. I just wanted all these flavors to marry together before I put them into the jars, and it just makes it taste all the better. I do the same thing with soups and stews. My grandmother always told me that if you saute your vegetables first, everything tastes wonderful. These friends, I've got some really nice looking tomatoes. My mother and I went to a farmer's market yesterday, and I got a nice, I'm getting quite a few tomatoes out of my garden, but I'm going to have to can more than what's in my garden. But these are gorgeous. And I got these, half a bushel of tomatoes, and I also got about a quarter bushel of beets to do too. And I'll show you that as well. So anyway, I got my pan here. I got too much water in that. I was talking and wasn't paying attention. Okay, I'm going to turn that up on high. Let that boil so I can start blanching my tomatoes. I'll show you an easy way with this. I just take, and when I put them in there, I put a slit in the bottom, like so. I just cut a little slit in the bottom. It helps the skin to peel. A lot of times I just give it a little poke. I know some people put an X in there, but you can do whatever you want. You just put a little slit in there somehow. Okay. That should be enough for the first run. Alright, my vegetables are over there cooling off. Okay, so that's what I do. I'm going to blanch them, dump them in cold water, peel them and dice them, and I'll see you in a minute. There we go. My water is boiling, so now I'm just going to put my tomatoes in here. These ones have all the slits on the bottom. And they're going to be in there for just a few minutes until the skin starts to peel off. And then I'll plunge them in my cold water. Just leave them like that. And that works good. I love canning tomatoes. I think it's about the easiest thing to can. And you can put whatever you want in them. Just like when I did my spaghetti sauce the other day. You could just spice that up. Just whatever you want to put in them. These ones, these Italian ones, these are good for, you know, the pasta and Mexican dishes and all that. It's just wonderful. My mother will take these Italian diced tomatoes and she'll mix them in with her scrambled eggs or her omelets. She loves them. I'm drinking my coffee. Alright, so we'll just leave these go, and the skins will start to come off of them pretty soon. See, just like that. See that one? The skin? That can go in the cold water. Yep, these are all ready. So I'll turn you around here. Watch this. Point you at my sink. I set this on this side of my sink because it's hot. I don't want to burn my counter with it. And I just put these in here. If there's any bad spots on the tomatoes, I just cut it off. No big deal. These were sold as canning tomatoes, so they're just not perfect and beautiful to put in a produce section of a store, but they're wonderful for stewed tomatoes or diced tomatoes or anything like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put a slit in here, put these bunch in here, fill it up again. This really doesn't take that long. I can get one more small one in there. Well, maybe one more. There. That's good. We'll let those go. And then I'll show you how I get these all peeled up and what I do with them. I'll do this one. Peel that off there. I just cut that little piece of core out. I'm going to leave them in the water a minute. I got to get a different dish. I forgot to grab my big bowl because I usually put them in a bowl. Actually, I'll set them in here. And then I use my big pressure canner and I put it all together in the pressure canner. And then I fill my jars, clean my pressure canner out, and process them. That's how easy it is. Look at how easy they peel. There was a bad spot there. I come off with the peeling. Sometimes you just gotta cut that off there. There's a bad spot right there. We'll cut that out. Sometimes, if it's not quite as ripe as it should be, the skins just don't like to peel off of them. I'm just going to set those in there because I think the other ones are ready to come out. And I'm going to get this all done. And then I'll show you what I do. See, I just cut that out of there. So, I'll be back when I get this all done. Okay, friends, look at how gorgeous this is. I'm getting it all mixed in. I'm getting all those spices and all the vegetables off the bottom. I threw in my, like I always do. Oh my, check that out. There's a spider. That was funny. He didn't get in the tomatoes. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I put in my some extra cherry tomatoes that I had and some of my little salad tomatoes. And I just, of course, washed them and left them whole. I'll put them in here because they will pop open as this cooks down a little bit. So, I am going to leave that cook down. That is gorgeous. I'm not going to put anything more in it. Except maybe a little more salt and pepper. But we'll see how it turns out. Because I might not. Because like I always say, I got this in here. I've got the oregano and the basil and the parsley already in here. So then when I open these jars, I can just add some more seasoning. Whatever I want to add. But anyway, I'm going to let this cook down. And I'll bring you back. I need to go get my jars ready. And when that's all cooked down, I'll probably let it cook down for a good hour. And then when I get back, I'll show you how I jar this up and how beautiful it turns out. Okay, friends, this is beautiful. Cooked down just a little bit. All my little tomatoes have pretty much burst, and it's wonderful, and I'm ready to jar it up. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to slide you back over here, and I have got jars. I washed them and rinsed them, and I put them in a 275-degree oven. Because my product is hot, I want my jars hot, and then they're going to go into a hot canner. Okay? I'm going to shut this off. Alright, so here we go. This is so easy to do. I'm going to start filling these up. Make it just a little closer there. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at all the goodies in there. I leave about a 1/2 inch of head space. Okay. Beautiful. Ooh. Hot, hot. I'm going to fill these 3 and then I'll show you how I seal them. Or how I put the lids and wipe the rims down. I've got my lids and my rings are in nice hot water, not boiling, just hot. This is just going to be beautiful in a jar, and it's going to be delicious on top of it with all that fresh basil and oregano from my garden. Wonderful. Okay, let me slide this aside here. Just over here, there we go. I'm just going to do these 3 for you, and then I'll pause and get it all done. All right, set that over there. Okay, now we don't need to debubble this because these are liquid. So, I've got a little piece of paper towel and a washcloth because these are hot. And I'm just going to wipe this off. I've got it soaked with vinegar. And somebody asked me the other day, why do you got to use vinegar? What's the difference between vinegar and, you know, a damp rag, water dampened rag? Vinegar's good for when you're canning. You know, I do have oil in these because of the oil that I used when I sauteed the vegetables up. So if you're just doing something that doesn't have meat or doesn't have oil in it, yes, you can wipe the rims off with water. But vinegar tends to clean your rims a little bit better, especially when you're working with anything oil or meat. It will cut that oil. So that answers that, I hope. Okay, so now I'm just going to put my lid and my ring on. And this is screaming hot. And it's just going to go finger tight. Okay? And those are beautiful. Finger tight. Okay, that's how easy that is. That's wonderful. Now let me get the rest of these jarred up, and then I'll bring you back and I'll show you how I get them in the canner. Okay, friends, my canner is all cleaned out and hot. I've got water in there, and I've also got a little bit of vinegar in there. And remember, I have hot food went into hot jars, so it's got to go into a hot canner, because you don't want any of these jars to break. All right, and by the way, I got 13 quarts out of that. So, I told you I got water in there, and I've got vinegar in there. And it's ready to go. So I'm going to put my lid on. And this is going to heat up until this vent spews a steady stream of steam for 10 minutes. And then I'm going to put the jiggler on it. And once it starts to jiggle, then I'm going to time it. And only then I'm going to start timing it for 20 minutes. If you're doing pints, you would pressure can them for 15 minutes. But I'm doing quarts. It's 20 minutes. So when that's done, I'll bring you back and I'll show you just how lovely these turn out. Okay, friends. See, that is just spewing. You can hear it. It's been going for 10 minutes. So I'm going to put my jiggler on here and 10 pounds of pressure. So now when that starts to jiggle, that's when I'll begin to time it. And I'll time it for 20 minutes. So when that's done, I'll bring you back. Okay, friends, this is done. And always make sure, look at that steam come up. Always make sure you open it away from you. It will burn seriously. All right. So here we go. And that turns out beautiful. Just look at that. Look at how nice that turns out. And that little bit of liquid at the bottom, once this jar cools down, I just give it a little shake and it all mixes right up again real well. And these are beautiful. They turned out nice. See that? Gorgeous. All right. That is how easy, friends. Let me shine you down here. That is how easy it is to make an Italian-style stewed tomato. And can them. What a lovely addition to your pantry. And good for so many different meals. So there you have it, friends. I hope you give that a try. And thanks for watching.